Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
This week's parsha is Parshas Vayetzei, and this week's parsha talks about Yaakov leaving his hometown, where his parents lived, Beersheva. Vayetzei Yaakov Beersheva Vayelech Charana. On the way, it says Vayolen Sham Vayifka B'Makom. He happened to approach or to come upon, to stumble upon, in a sense. Vayifka B'Makom. He came to this place. And we are told that this place is the mountain of where the Beis Hamikdash was later to be built. Vayolan Sham, and he rested there, Kiva Shemesh, for the sun, all the sun went down. So it says over there, Vayifka B'Makom Vayolan Sham Kiva Shemesh. Our sages say, this is based on the Medrash, this was the first night that he went to sleep after 14 years being in yeshiva. He left originally his house, but he didn't go directly to Haran. He made a stop off. He made a very long stopover. The stopover was for 14 years, and he learned there in yeshiva. So he didn't just learn by day, he also pretty much learned by night. He learned the whole time. And this was the first time that he actually went to sleep, like a full, complete sleep. You could dremel, you could like fall asleep, and then there's going to sleep. This is like the first time out of yeshiva that he went to sleep. So, what does this mean? This means that obviously he was dedicated to learning. But here's a quick, interesting question. The holiest place in the world, and that's where he goes to sleep? You didn't sleep for 14 years in yeshiva, and now you're starting to sleep when you're in the holiest place, where the Beis Hamikdash is going to be, that's where you're going to sleep? A little weird, no? So it's explained, what's the difference between a person is standing and a person is sleeping? When you're sleeping, you're lying down. Your head and your feet and your whole body is on the same level. The idea of a person is when you're standing. It says there's a difference between a person and an animal. When we stand on two. We don't stand on four. So when you stand on 2 feet, your heart is in one place. Your head is even higher, which represents who we are and what we are. That we have to live a life, that we have to always use our head and ask ourselves, is it right? Is it wrong? Are we making the right decision? Are we growing? And then you could allow your heart to feel. You have to feel the right things. Your heart has to work, but it has to be directed. An animal walks on all four. The head and the heart are pretty much almost in the same place. So here, when a person is lying down and a person is sleeping, it's the same concept. In a sense, the heart and the head are in the same place. That doesn't represent the value of a person. That represents a person not being a full, complete person. So how is it that Yaakov Avinu, specifically in this place, went to sleep? Okay, it's true, he didn't know. Later he found out, he says, God is here, wow, I didn't know. But at the end of the day, why did God put him in such a situation? How did Hashem allow him to fall in such a situation? So it's explained that perhaps you can see this on a positive level. Because he was in the holiest place, and in the holiest place, he was able to be totally nullified before God. I'm not a head, I'm not a heart, I'm not a foot. I'm totally devoted to Hashem. This is a level that Hashem was giving him to show him that he's totally dedicated to Hashem, and Hashem is going to be with him. You're going outside to the world. You're leaving the yeshiva. You're going now to Charon Af, the most worst place at that time, the worst place in the world. And you should know that I'm giving you the power, I'm giving you the blessing, I'm going with you. I'm going to take you all the way there, and I'll bring you all the way back to this place eventually. Hashem should help. We should be inspired. We should come to recognize, and we should be able to make it happen. Have a wonderful day.